What's Soup? Hot Soup here, and today we have Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. It's finally here. I've been waiting so long for this remake to come out. This is one of my favorite games from my childhood. I play it every year still on my PS2, but finally we have an updated version. Something, I can't even say finally, because I never even expected this to come out in the first place. But I just picked it up, now I'm recording, and I am so ready to get this started. We're going to go with a new game. And let's just get this rolling. I love this game so much. I'm so hyped for this. I've seen the little bits of gameplay on YouTube from like the demo and stuff, and it looks fantastic. Multiplayer mode I haven't looked at too much, but oh, this is going to be so good. This is such a fun game. Okay, we're going to skip. Oh, we're actually not going to skip it. I'm just going to let this play through so we can learn about the game a little bit. The chum bucket.
Today's the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process, oh well.
Evil Plankton.
With my brand new Duplicatotron 3000, I'll clone an army of robots that will wreak mayhem and destruction at my command. One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1, is Plankton a genius? Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch.
And now we're getting robots. So that's the enemy in the game. It's just robots that Plankton created, obviously.
Hey, hello?
That's the basic robot. But clearly things didn't go as planned.
Oh, wait, but I'm your master. I made you. No, oh, my good China.
But here we are.
Playing robots and racehorses.
Oh, this is a little different.
Only I keep getting the racehorses and the robots mixed.
Oh, Patrick, that toy does not look
If we
good.
had real robots to play with, Patrick, I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah, these unreal robots are getting boring. Hey, what if we put the robots in here?
Oh, how shellfish of you!
It's not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say the magic wishing words and shake the magic wishing shell.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning, we'll have real robots to play with!
But Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did!
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure! Last week, I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry. So I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell. Then I said the magic wishing word and shook it. And in the morning, I had lots of little cookie crumbs.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Good night,
So at least they updated. It's nice that they updated the story a little bit, actually. Wait, is that a robot in Bikini Bottom?
Gonna play with robots, gonna play
Okay, I
with
will
robots,
say
gonna
that
play
maybe the
with robots,
graphics
gonna play
aren't
with- Wow!
next gen
Gary,
awesome,
do that.
but like that's okay with me. This game was only $30. All right, so now we're actually gonna get into this, the game. I had the story play, just so people who haven't seen the game before might be able to know what's going on. But now we're getting into it.
Sure looks like we're in a doozy
Okay.
of a...
So we're gonna have to.
Fantastic.
So these signs have
hello.
tips. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And if you see on the door.
So if I want to come back
Okay.
and talk to you...
Okay. So those are called shiny objects. Those are the things we have to collect, and those are golden spatulas. That is the progress. There's 100 in the game. Though I'm not going to be playing to collect all 100. Okay, this is fun. I love it already. It's the same thing, so it's not like we're getting a new game. But still, I love it. Feels great. Shiny objects. They changed them up a bit. That's fine with me. And you can see we already have enough to get into there and get that spatula, but there's a few more rooms in this house that we can explore. Obviously, I remember everything. Ooh, I don't remember them having all these pictures in the game. Like, I just might not remember. So the underwear is going to be our health. Right now we have 3, but there are things so you can get more health, and I'm going to show that pretty soon, actually. Can you jump up there? Okay, so then there's one more room. It's here, and these are tikis. So these are like these are just things that we can break. Okay, just trying to figure out the controls again, because I don't know if the button, it's just like the same controls just with different buttons, because this should be Y. Yeah, okay. And so it's the same control, because I played on PS2, so it's the same controls. It's just that it's a different system. Okay, so I'm fine with that. So we're gonna climb up and get those. So yeah, we got tons of shiny objects are used for things like buying your way through into other places. That's not very common. There's more of that in this place than there. Oh, oops, wrong thing. There's more of that in SpongeBob's house than like anywhere else. But they're also you can trade them in for golden spatulas to Mr. Krabs, which will be shown fairly soon. Okay, so this is to get, if you see that thing up there, that is one of, where's the trampoline? Okay. Okay. Oh no. I didn't know where it was. So this is one of Patrick's socks. We collect those as well. And every 10 that you collect, you get a golden spatula from Patrick. So yeah, that's just another way to get them in the game. But now we gotta go get that golden spatula. And that is our progress. So we are technically 1% done with the game just by collecting that. But then, so that's really, that was the tutorial, essentially. I mean, there's more of a tutorial once you, in the first level. But that was essentially the tutorial. Now we get to, this isn't really a world yet. This is kind of like our home area. It's like by our houses. It's in Bikini Biome. That's an area. It can be expanded on through the game, but you have to collect spatulas to get into new areas. Except like the first, so that was like one spatula to get out here, and then to go to each new level, you have to have a certain amount, except the first level, which is Jellyfish Fields.
Nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
Okay, I'll let this play.
Go away, SpongeBob. You're polluting my thinking space.
Okay, so
Trying to steal.
I've got.
Where did they?
okay, well we get it. Plankton, evil. He didn't, but he's gonna say he didn't do this.
Got the forks.
Golden spatula.
Okay.
Day.
You've got.
Okay, we got that. So we can like see like to go over there. You're going to need 5 golden spatulas. Okay, my only thing I'm not doing well in this is because I keep hitting B to jump because I'm okay. I am on my Switch. I am used to playing on PlayStation. So these are shush tikis. So those were thunder tikis that explode when you hit them or get near them. These are shush tikis. Because SpongeBob has the ability to tiptoe. And he can hit them. But then the underneath, okay.
Bubble butt.
Okay, Bubble Buddy, you really don't have too much of a purpose.
Right.
Oh, he's just teaching you a move that I already have done. And so we can like... Okay, so that he was teaching us that, in this case, the X button you can jump and hit. I thought I said Y before. So this is, so Patrick, we can talk to him about socks.
The one you're
Oh,
And like he gives us one here.
Sure.
okay then.
You mean?
Bless you.
And then he's gonna give us a sock. So then we can go into the houses here, do some other stuff. So, but first thing we're gonna do, I talked about the underwear. So we're gonna go ahead and deal with that first. Over there, you see that's Goo Lagoon. That used to just be like nothing, but now they show it. So when we hit this, this sets up those things with a timer. So we gotta hurry with what we're doing here. This is something we don't have to technically do. Okay. Oh no. It looks like we're not going to be able to finish this because I guess the timer... Okay, well let's just get... I guess that other one stays the whole time. So we're just going to hit this again. And it's going to set that up.
Push, push.
Oh my god. So we're trying to get a few things on top of these houses. Hopefully this doesn't vanish right here. The first thing, see, that's golden underwear. That gives us extra health, but then there's a golden spatula up here, so now we have 2. And there's one more that we need to get before we're gonna go on to the first level. So, so we're gonna go into both houses actually. So first we're gonna go into Squidward's house.
First, those stupid robots ruined a perfectly relaxing...
Yeah, Squidward. Complain. That's all you do.
I didn't know Squidward had a lamp.
So we can destroy things in Squidward's house. That's the first thing we can do in here.
I didn't know Squidward had a lamp.
Oh, there's handsome... So you know it's updated because they got handsome Squidward, and this game is a little too old for handsome Squidward. Okay, so destroying everything gets us a sock. But we can also give him a mustache. But we can...
Don't touch.
And I usually have to like jump in front of him and hit him a bunch to get that. I don't know what set it off right there, but we got one more house to go into, and then we can get on into the first level. And I know this has been pretty far into the video before we even get into the first level, but hey, that's okay. I'm hoping this series can last a long time because I love this game so much. Even though this isn't necessarily the longest game, I'm not going to 100% it on this channel, most likely. I'm probably just going to play through the levels any way I want. See, the Tikis, they respawn. But then we're heading to Patrick's house. Those shiny objects never, like the ones that you find out, those ones, they shouldn't ever respawn. Ah, we just hit our head on the ceiling. And we get a sock there. So yeah, we need 2, not 2, jeez. We need 6 more, and we can get a spatula from Patrick. And one thing I didn't see out there was Mr. Krabs. So once this loads, the loading screens are a little bit long in this game. That's okay. There's not too much loading involved. It's just that we keep going in and out of houses. But yeah, this is a little bit long for the loading screen. That's a little upsetting, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, so here's Mr. Krabs.
SpongeBob,
you can talk to him, and he talks about, so we give him shiny objects, and we can get some. It's going to be a lot, so it's like nothing we can do right now. But we are going to go on. Actually, let me look at the pause menu really quick. I just want to see what that looks like. Oh, probably want to hit the pause button. So these are all the places we can go. So watch, we click on Bikini Bottom, and it shows all the different things we can get. Spatula. This is much updated and actually very cool. And then like it shows like the ones we've gotten and how many we need. It doesn't say what it is to do until we like start that location or mission or whatnot. It shows how many socks, and if we see a spatula, we can click A and we can travel to that location. Like as you can see, where is Mr. Krabs? Mr. Krabs is down here. Give him 3,000 shiny objects. See, we haven't done it, but it shows us because we can do it. And what's this? So the places we can go to. First, we have Bikini Bottom. Then we have Jellyfish Fields. The next one we have is, then we can go to Downtown Bikini Bottom. There's Goo Lagoon. There's the Poseidome. There's Rock Bottom, the Murmelair, Sand Mountain. We got, then we can also go to, well, then the final area, you have the Dream, the Lab, the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, and Kelp Forest, Industrial Park. So there's a lot of different places we can go to in this game. The first one is going to be Jellyfish Fields. So it's a little upsetting that the graphics don't seem to be highly updated. Maybe it's because I'm playing on the Switch. Maybe on the PlayStation and Xbox it's a little bit better. but the graphics aren't as good as I would have hoped for. But I mean, I would play this on the PS2 right now, so graphics aren't a really big concern to me. And again, it was only $30. So yeah, it's just showing us the whole place. And the story here is that there's Squidward. He's getting chased by the robot. But then he gets chased into a group of jellyfish, and he gets stung by them. So he's hurt, and we have to help him, obviously, because we love him. We're SpongeBob, so we have to get the King Jellyfish's jelly. So that is our goal here in Jellyfish Fields, to get to the King Jellyfish and get his jelly. All right, we do need to get some shiny objects. So this is our first robot friend. It's Fodder is his name. He's just the most basic one. And over here we have boxes. So we opened the box and it's like a teleportation. We have to have both boxes open to use it. So eventually we'll be able to use that box for teleportation. Should I even say teleportation? Like just transporting. Can you grab onto the ledges in this game like in the other one? I don't know. Oh. So we're gonna just get some of these. And splat. So we just need to get some shiny objects, because you can see there's a thing over there that requires shiny objects. Ooh, so you can't like launch them, but that's okay. We don't need to get every shiny object. Oh my god. Okay. So over here, there's like little areas. We have to like look through the different areas to find everything in the game.
I love opening presents.
So over here we have a sock,
Patrick will be glad to have this.
but we can keep going on. And I don't know if he's when you like I keep hitting the wrong button to okay, so you can grab ledges like that. But I keep hitting the wrong button to jump, so that messes up. But I don't know if you'd like notice when I destroy a bunch of things at once. Like when I destroy all three of these, it says combo. The more things you break, the higher the combo is, and you get a bone, like a couple extra shiny objects for it. So we need to pay the shiny objects to get this bridge. And then on this bridge, we'll be getting our first checkpoint, which is where we go respawn after we die. I mean, it's a checkpoint like any other game. Alright. So over here, oh. Usually those are full of tartar sauce. So over here we have, so this thing, because we can play as multiple characters in this game. We have SpongeBob, we have Patrick, and we have Sandy. Patrick has the ability to throw things, including the freezy fruit, and then just throwing fruit, I think it's called. But that one freezes water, the other one you just throw to hit stuff. It's pretty simple. But, okay, and these are just things you can bounce on here in Jellyfish Fields. But we do have something to do here. You don't have to, but we're going. It's important to get as much as we can. Ah, okay. Didn't quite make that jump. So we're gonna have to go back and try again. So, jump. Okay, why didn't I make that jump that time? What was I doing weird? Okay, there we go. We made the jump. And we gotta press this button, and that puts some barrels in the water. Technically goo that we can cross, because everywhere is water. So technically saying we put them in the water wasn't wrong. Okay, there's another sock over here. Socks, because there's 80 in the game, they're gonna seem pretty common, but they're really not. Oh, I remember something. I think I remember something. What do I like to do with... Okay. Let me see if I... Okay, yeah, there's a sock out there. This isn't the way you're supposed to do it. But you would be able to... So they moved it farther, so we can't reach it. So that's what happens when you die in the goo. But oh, there's a loading screen after you die? Ooh. That's a little disappointing. because that really kind of slows down the gameplay. I'm sure it's much faster on the PlayStation or Xbox, but a little bit upsetting that we have to respawn with a delay like that, but that's okay. Don't anticipate on dying a lot. But now we're gonna go and continue with the story. Okay, so when you hit them, they do launch a little bit. Alright, so this is way tougher. You have to like... Oh wow, this is not... Oh my god, this launches like way faster than it did before. Okay. Oh my god.
Feel like a new sponge.
Holy. What were they thinking here? This was already kind of irritating to do before. They like doubled the speed of that. Hi, I'm Gary. Yeah, I know about a bungee jump. There's a bungee jump over here for a spatula. So bungee jumps, you can just like jump on it and then you can bungee. And there's a spatula down there. But we also want to get the shiny objects. Okay. So one thing I do have to say is this game doesn't play as smooth as the original. So yes, I'm enjoying it so far. But there are some downsides I will point out. I'm sure there were downsides to the original game I didn't really notice because I loved it so much. But so the gameplay isn't as smooth as the original. Maybe it's because I keep messing up the controls, and maybe I'm just not used to it. And there's those long loading screens, but that's okay. And so here we're learning about our next new enemy, Hammer. As you can see, he's got a ham for a hammer. And SpongeBob does not like the idea of getting hit by the hammer. But he's no real issue. We can hit him too. And we just need to hit all these for a nice big combo. Alright, what's over there? Is there anything over here? I don't think so. Just oh, there's some nice shiny objects. What are those, 25? I don't remember. Oh, I was about to say, can we like skip through a whole part right there just by jumping up there? No, we can't. And so over here, this is something we're gonna have to come back to later because we can't get to that just yet. You do earn some like new powers throughout the game when you defeat bosses, because there's the giant robot characters. After defeating them, you do get some new powers. So we'll be getting those probably in a few episodes. We'll be getting the first one. But for right now, they're just basic SpongeBob. Because of the long loading screens, I'm less likely to risk my life.
Just met the Sponginator.
And that's just a little unfortunate. But I can live with that because I love this game so much. So here's some bouncy flowers. Don't think they have names. They're just bouncy flowers, like, just that's what they are. Alright, so we're gonna hop from one to the next. And we're rewarded with another sock. So we almost have enough to get some from Patrick. Get a spatula from Patrick. Ooh, okay, that's kind of fun. And that area up there we can get to. But I did not know about this area, like, in the regular game. Honestly, until very recently. I was, like, looking up how to get... Oh, and... we fell in the goo, so we gotta let the loading screen go by. But I was looking up where to get socks because I've never 100%ed this game. Even though I've played the story like about 15 times, I usually get around like 88, 89%, and then I kind of just like restart because I want to play the whole game. I don't want to do the difficult parts. But I figured this area out, and I'm just like, really? That was right there, that easy to get to? the entire time, and I just like didn't.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
Okay, so but, I mean that's just all that's up there, but like oh, and we fell in the goo again. Maybe the more you die, the quicker these loading screens will get. Okay. And the loading screen's not even as interesting. I don't care. I love this game so far. I mean, it's literally like playing the same game. I can just play it on my like new system instead of having to put in my old PS3 to play it. So let me show you the box transportation. You jump in, and you're there. That's all. That's literally all there is. So this over here is a machine that produces. It looks like the thing that we saw Plankton have in the early game. It just makes the robots to shoot them out. So you have to destroy it, or else they'll keep spawning. But there's our 5th spatula already. I mean, those are probably going to be the 5 easiest spatulas we get the whole game. But we're going to continue on just a little bit more before we wrap up for this first episode. I could do like a whole area per episode, but like I don't want to do too long of videos, and I kind of want this gameplay to last a little bit. Hey, it's Mermaid Man randomly.
Well, if
Help! They're making...
There's Patrick over there.
By clipping my toenails?
So the original voice actor for Mermaid Man wasn't even in the original game. I don't know why that is, but sadly he passed away, so he couldn't even come back to do his voice in this game, which is sad. But I'm not gonna complain. So this is like so you can like slide down the slides. SpongeBob does it on his tongue. Patrick does it on his butt. Sandy does it on like a surfboard. That's 2 socks right there. So we are up to 10 socks. So we do have enough to get something from Patrick when we do want to go do that. But I do want to redo the slide to take the other path, because I want to take all the paths. Just in case there was something here I didn't remember.
I love opening presents.
Okay, I gotta get used to the control of the camera. Okay, but so we need to get Patrick, but he's unreachable. So we gotta do those switches. Okay. I don't even think it told us that in the original. I think it just like showed us them, and then we just had to like figure it out. Which I mean is the same as showing us. Right, so we're gonna go ahead and press the button. So do we just like press all the buttons before anything happens? Because usually after you press a button, it puts up something. Oh, he can reach me! Oh no. Those robots used to not be able to like get on top of things, but I guess that's a little change that they decided to make. I thought I was elevated at least. Maybe I wasn't, and I just didn't notice. What, do we have to press that button again? Nope, the button's already pressed. The machine's not destroyed, but that's not really the worst thing. Just a robot. So we go ahead and press this button. Destroy that machine, at least that one. And we'll just fight the robots. And we got one more to go. Because of the less smoothness in the game, I'm like more scared to make some of these jumps because I feel like I'm not making it as far. I mean, I don't think it's not smooth. I just think it's more like real. And I was just used to like a PS2 game where it was just like willy-nilly. But oh well. So we are going to make it to the next. We made it over here. So we made it to Patrick is what we did.
Hey, SpongeBob.
Hey, Patrick.
Oh, of course.
Well, the
Oh,
Well, robots, yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Thanks, Patrick. I tell you what.
Okay.
Oh, he doesn't say golden back scratcher or whatever he says. I thought he said that. But so yeah, we are Patrick now, and we picked up our 6th spatula, and I think that's where I'm gonna finish it up for today. That's a pretty good stopping point. Yeah, this was the first gameplay of Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Give it a like if you enjoyed. And this was Hot Soup. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, and thanks for watching.